Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? So today's video, I am so pumped, stoked, excited to film it because I'm gonna be doing a full face using all my old collaborations that I've done in the beauty space. I've been around for a long time. Back in my day, I've been doing beauty and YouTube and whatnot for like 7+ years. So I have done a lot of collaborations in my timeline. And I thought, you know what? I think it'd be kind of fun to use I have all of my collabs that I've ever done. I have like a little casing in my office. And I was like, maybe I should do like a video like testing all my old collaborations. Not testing, but just like using them again, talking about them, talking about the collaborations, how it worked and how fun it was. Do these collections and collabs with the brands. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a video like this. Maybe they have, I'm not exactly sure. I just saw my like thingy and I was like, I kind of want to use those things. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to try out all my old collaborations that I've done from literally like, I took photos of my screenshots. By the way, I took photos of all my collaborations from like back in the day. We gotta use it all because that's what the video goes for. That's what today's video is going to be, you guys. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the drill with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like collaborations, if you guys like the gays,
it was rigor Morris, girl.
Who's Morris?
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, let's go and get into this video. So obviously you guys barren face right now because I don't have, like I've never done like a foundation or concealer or anything like that for a collaboration. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that stuff on real quick and I'll be right back. And then we'll go in with our first product. I decided I'm actually gonna go in order of the launches of these collaborations, and that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go in the order of the collection launch. And then we will go from there. Let me go with some foundation on. Okay guys, so we are back. And the face is on. So this is the face. I just put a little bit of foundation and concealer on and I set my under eyes only because I'm probably gonna be using like a liquid lipstick or something for blush to kind of play with the blush idea. But let's go and talk about our first collaboration. So the first collab I ever did was actually with Gerard Cosmetics. It was called Serenity. It was a liquid lipstick. And this I'm like pulling up my own like photos. It came out in July of 2015. We're in 2021 now, so that was literally 6 years ago. 6 years ago, this was my first collaboration, and honestly, I was just like blown away. Like the fact that I even did this, I was like, what the fuck? Like it was crazy. Like I did a little liquid lipstick called Serenity, and it was the most gorgeous like terracotta warm pink. Let me show you guys. This is what it looks like. I wore it all the time. This like deep pinky tone. Are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? And I remember like back in the day, I used to love this shade called Peekaboo Neutral from NYX. Still like it. They still think it's fantastic. So it was kind of inspired by that like deeper pink kind of fantasy. And that's kind of what I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this and I'm gonna use it a little bit as blush. It's a liquid lipstick, so it dries down pretty quickly. So you gotta be careful. We're gonna just use that as our blush today. Miss Serenity. Oh, Serenity. And she was named after Miss Sailor Moon. I lived my full Sailor Moon fantasy. This was the first product I ever did that was inspired by the Moon Princess herself, Miss Serena. And we have a little bit of blush on with Miss Serenity. Oh my god. This was like insane. I remember like doing this and it was crazy because I didn't have a lot of followers. So it was wild that, you know, Gerard Cosmetics at the time like really believed in me and wanted to do this cute little lipstick with me. And you know, I actually don't really have a relationship with Gerard Cosmetics anymore. You know, obviously wish them the best. I don't wish anyone harm or anything like that or any bad luck because that's just bad doo-doo in general. So I wish them nothing but the best. Shout out to them for, you know, being my first ever collaboration. Actually, Serenity is still available to purchase. I do not get any royalty from it though. I do not get any royalty from that. It is not something I am no longer part of. And the description of the color is like still my description but without my name, which is kind of strange. It's kind of a little strange. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. But my face looks gorge and the color itself was so stunning and I just remember being like so into this gorgeous like deep terracotta pink nude moment. And that was like a shade I wore literally all the time. I wore it all the time and it was so successful and I'm like so appreciative for anyone that had this or still has this in some way. It was like, I mean, she's sickening. Serenity, come on. She was the first one. She was the first one to start our journey. And I feel like the collaboration just got better and better and better, in my personal opinion. That's my opinion! Okay, so moving right along in this little, you know, journey we have, my next collaboration was actually launched in... I'm pulling up the receipts. Give me a second. So my next collaboration actually was with Makeup Geek, and this launched in February in 2016. So 1 year later is when I did the collaboration with Makeup Geek, and this is the bad bitch right here. This is what she looks like. It was a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. Let me show you guys. This one's obviously brand new because this is like in my vault. So this is her, Miss Makeup Geek x MannyMua. This is what it looks like. The little moons. Look at this shit, it's so fucking cute. Mind you, this is a time in the beauty space where like collaborations and things like they were so far and few in between. Now collaborations are a dime a dozen. Like everyone's doing collabs, which is absolutely amazing. But back in the day, there was not as many collaborations going on. So like back then, like this, like, oh my God, this sold so many, like we sold so many units of these, like literally tens and tens and tens of thousands of units of these, which was just like so insane. And this is actually one of my, like the Makeup Geek collaboration was really truly the part that I was like, holy shit, I want to create makeup. Like that was like when like it was like more of an epiphany moment for me, was my actual palette, because this was like something that like the Serenity liquid lipstick was gorgeous, right? And I loved it, but it was just like one liquid lipstick and it was like cute and I had fun with it. But doing a palette with artwork and, you know, shade naming and like 9 different shades I had to choose from, and like there was so much more involved in this, and I was like, oh, I really want to do this. So I did this with Makeup Geek 5 years ago. 5 years ago, like that's so insane. By the way, if you guys can, leave a comment down below if you guys have any of these collections still or any of these products still. I would love to know what you guys have or what you guys have kept, because I'm just genuinely curious. But I'm gonna go and do my brows off camera real quick, and we'll come back to do the eyes. I'm gonna go and set my blush as well and set my face, but I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. I'll be catching that some days. You guys let me know in the last video that we will remain singing Back and the Brows Are Filled. And that's period. And that's on period. You guys love Back and the Brows Are Filled. So therefore, I'm here for you. So I went ahead and also primed my lids off of camera. We are primed and we are grind. Wait, should I like lower the brightness a little bit? Let me see. I feel like it's a little bright now. I feel like this is more true to color. I'm like looking at the monitor and it looks a little more true to color now. What do you think? Anyway, guys, let's go in with our Makeup Geek palette. Look at this bad bitch. There were a couple colors in here that I believe they already had. I think they already had Beaches and Cream, and they had Insomnia, but I put it into an eyeshadow form. I believe Cosmopolitan was also a shade that Makeup Geek already had, so we have a couple custom shades in here, but the whole palette isn't custom, just so we're aware. Not that it even matters. It's not even available. Why am I explaining this? So let's go in and start using our infamous Makeup Geek palette. I'm gonna go with Beaches and Cream. Oh my God, this used to be like literally one of my favorite shadows of all time. It was so good to me. Like it was just the perfect transition shade for me. Especially since I'm very, very, very pale and I needed that like soft transition. Also really like Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, also a fantastic. Look at that, stunning. I also did another palette collaboration, and that is later on in the future timeline, and that is with Morphe, and I'll be showing that later on when we get to Morphe's moment, but this is Naked Geek's moment. Anyway, we're gonna go in with now a mixture of Sora and Frappe, and that's gonna go into the crease. These shades were just, I mean, they were stunning. Are you joking right now? Like they were freaking incredible, amazing, stunning show-stopping.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
Like I have no other words for it other than that. Like, look at this crease. It is the one and only crease. But no, honestly, I had a lot of fun doing this collaboration with Marlena. So Marlena, if you guys do not know, she was the founder of Makeup Geek. She was Makeup Geek, and then she turned her Makeup Geek presence online into a brand. She was one of the first like beauty influencers online to create a brand, an actual makeup brand out of, you know, just hard work and effort and just having this drive and will to create product that they felt were just absolutely amazing. And Marlena did that, dude. Marlena freaking did that. Yeah, so me and Marlena, we had a falling out a few years back, but I'm happy to say that we are now totally good, on great terms. Like she is genuinely a very sweet, caring woman, like genuinely, and she believed in me so much even back in the day. Like this collaboration, like I didn't even have that many followers when we did this collaboration, so it was like shocking. It was genuinely shocking. So I'm gonna go and take a little bit of, oh my god, this feels so good. We're taking the shade Luna, which is one of the custom shades I created. And it's like this stunning rose gold shimmer. Like, this palette was the one. I'm sorry, she was the one. Can we all just mutually say that she was the one, especially those years ago? Like, she was everything. Oh my gosh. Look at this. But yeah, no, it was honestly really fun to do this collaboration. This is like really where I fell in love with creation of beauty and makeup and like really putting my heart and soul into something. This was like this is the one that started it for me. This was really like, holy crap, I think I want to do this. This is the one that I was like, I think I love this. I think I'm meant to do this. So I have to say, just in general, like without these collaborations that I've done, just in general, like all the collabs that I've done, I wouldn't have created Lunar Beauty. I wouldn't have, because like, I'm taking a little bit of Artemis, by the way, in the inner corner. Because this is really like, you know, the collaborations are what started my journey. They started my creation, my passion for makeup and passion for creating. And it really is the one that started it all for me. So without these collaborations, without all these collabs I've done, I would have never, ever started Lunar Beauty. I would have never known that I had such a passion for it and such an eye for makeup creation. At least in my own heart and in my own mind, I feel like I do. You'll be watching this like, bitch, you're not even good. That is your prerogative to say. It is. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but I feel like I do a good job with my brand, and I really try. You know, I really do. And if it wasn't for these collaborations, I don't know if I would ever even have my own brand. But I'm gonna go and finish all my eyes off camera, you guys, and we'll come back with our next product. Okay guys, so our eyes are done. This is them fully completed. I put a little bit of Insomnia on the lower lash line, by the way. Just like a little bit of a smoky moment down here. That's such a pretty shade. Oh, the eyes look so good. I'm sorry, but she aged gorgeously. She aged gorgeously. Next, guys, my next collaboration I actually did was with... It is right here. It is with Ofra Cosmetics, and this was in April of 2016. So in 2016, I did the collaboration with Makeup Geek, and I did the collaborations with Ofra. Obviously, I'm fully aware that Ofra is under, you know, some hot water, some scrutiny. There's a lot of things going on with Ofra Cosmetics. This is not a collab I did recently with them. This is not this year. This is literally 5 years ago that I did this collection with them. And honestly, it was really fun. I did 3 of the colors. So we have 3 liquid lipsticks here. We have Charmed, Aries, and Hypno. It was just like a fun, neutral collaboration that we did. We did a really pale one, a gorgeous pinky one, and then of course we did a stunning, like, deep, gorgeous one. So I'm gonna actually use the shade Charmed today, and this was named after Charmed, my favorite show of all time. Liquid lipstick Charmed. I feel like the lip is not gonna really go with it, but it is what it is, you know? I'm gonna use Charmed right here. Guys, you see that? It's like a just really pretty, like, berry tone. See that? And the reason I actually decided to do a collaboration in general with Ofra was because I loved their lip formula. I loved it so much. I thought it was such a pretty formula. Thought it was so comfortable and lightweight, but still like full coverage. And it was so great at the time, especially. Like at the time, honey, the liquid lipsticks were the moment.
And she is the moment.
So that's Charmed by itself, which is, I mean, are you joking? Like, are you actually joking? That is so stunning. I'm gonna take a little bit of, that's the wrong shade. I'm gonna take a little bit of Aries. I'm gonna nude it out a little bit in the center. Right here. Aries is like a peachy, soft nude shade. Give me a little ombre effect. Does it go with the eye? No, it doesn't. It sure doesn't. But here we are. Oh, stunning. Yeah, that was a fun collaboration, doing the Ofra one 5 years ago. I mean, that was so long ago, 2016. Jeez. But I mean, they turned out so good. I loved it. I loved doing the collaboration. So shout out to Ofra for these bad boys that we did. They just looked and felt and are amazing. Okay, anyway, so we're moving on to our next collaboration. So in 2017, I actually did 2 collaborations, and the first one that we're gonna do and use actually came out in August of 2017, and that is my collection I did with Benefit. It's not really a collection, it's just Hoola. I was the face of Hoola for a, like, stowaways. I actually have it here. So basically all of us picked our favorite product, and we basically became the face of that product in Sephora. So I was the face of Hoola, and so my literal face was on the packaging of Hoola. This is the packaging for it. Looking back now, I always think, like, why did I do this? Not in a bad way, like not in a bad way or a mean way, just like such a strange thing, like just to be face of Hula. It's just like a funny thing because like you don't go through bronzer easily or quickly. You know what I mean? Like that's not something that people just like buy frequently. So it's just funny. I was like, how am I the face of Hula right now? Like what? But honestly, it was literally like my favorite bronzer ever. And the brand like recognized that about me. And the fact that they asked me to be part of this will be something like I'll obviously literally never forget. It was so freaking cool. Like to have my face on a product that I already loved so much. Like, come on. Who's gonna pass that shit up? I'm putting too much on. I'm putting too much on. Let me dial her back just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just gonna put some Hula on. But yeah, no, it was really, honestly, it was a really fun. It was a fun day of shooting. We had a good time. It was like shot in like at the beach and we were all there. And it was just like a cool experience overall, because I was like, oh my gosh, like the fact that something I truly already love from a brand I already love, like them wanting to work with me on this just felt like so cool, and it felt so nice and felt validating in a way. So I was like, holy crap, a brand I love, a product I love, want me to be the face of it, you know? For like a few months I was the face of it. Like you could literally find me in stores as the face of Hula. What? Like what? Does that count as a collaboration? I feel like it does, because I was literally the face of their product. So I feel like that is a collaboration, you know? What do you guys think? I feel like that was a collab. I might have went a little ham with it though. I might have went a little ham with it though. But here we are, we're bronze and we're looking gorga, if you will. Cool, so that is with Hula. By the way, I'm putting everything back in its package because it's going right back up to my little office space where it's just going to be hanging for the rest of time and eternity. Because I just fucked up my timing. I just fucked up my timeline, guys. I fucked up my timeline by a couple months. It is what it is. We fucked up the timeline. Okay, so my next collaboration, or the collaboration that I did in also 2017, that I actually launched in April, was with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and it is the collection, the bundle that we did. We did 1 skin frost and 2 liquid lipsticks. But before I go and dive into these products, I just want to say this really, really quickly. As I'm sure most of you guys know, me and Jeffree, we do not have a relationship. We are not friends. We were friends years and years ago, and we created this collaboration. And just because we are no longer friends now and we don't have a relationship now does not mean that we didn't work so fucking hard on this collection. And it was a collection that we both really, truly loved. And it was very successful. I'm of course going to use this and appreciate it for what it was in the past and just move forward in the best way possible, obviously. But we're going to go and use our Eclipse highlighter, because that was the first one that we came out with. We actually ended up doing 2. We did Eclipse and Uranus. One was more of a pale gold, one was more of a pale pink. And I'm going to go in with Eclipse. This is the new logoing. This was the old logoing. This is the newer logoing. But we're going to go ahead and take Miss Eclipse, and we're going to use it on our face to highlight the mug, because that's what we're going to be doing. And that's that. Packaging, this is what it looks like. Miss Eclipse, I haven't touched it, obviously, and this is what she looks like. She's very, very high reflective, high shine, pinky kind of vibes. That's kind of what the fantasy was at the time. And we also did 2 liquid lipsticks as well with the collection, but I'm gonna go ahead and just use the highlighters today because I've already done the lips. Okay, so I'm gonna go and run into Miss Eclipse, and we're going to dabble some of her onto the cheek. It's like this really pretty pinky reflection. Can you see that? It's like a pale pink. Can you see? Can you tell? Really gorgeous, stunning, like pinky reflection. Kind of silvery, kind of pinky. A dope ass color, honestly. A little bit down the nose as well. Okay, and so here we have it for our JSC collaboration. That's what she looks like. My skin is now very glassy looking and very reflective. And that's why I feel like back in the time, reflective intense highlighters were very, very in. Not that they're not now, but like that blinding glow, people like really wanted that. You know, in 2017? That was, what, 4 years ago? They be loving that blinding glow. And last but not least, you guys, my last collaboration I ever did was with Morphe brushes. We did a brush bundle and we did a palette, and that came out in December of 2019. So I didn't do any collaborations from in all of 2018, I don't think. And now we're in 2019 and we did our Morphe brushes collab. And this is what it looked like. This is the palette. I did a palette with Morphe. This guy retails for 20 bucks. And I believe it's still available on Morphe's website actually now. It's still like for sale. This palette, this is what it looks like. Obviously, let me actually like show you what it is. This is her. A very just neutral, chill ass color story. The whole point of me creating this palette in general was because I wanted to create something for people that didn't have a ton of money, a ton of coin, to spend a little bit of money to have some products that just like an everyday cute moment. I'm adding some of the highlighter to my temples. See that? Boom. Some Apollo and Nova, just to give me a little bit more of a glow. Ooh, these highlighters are really cute. Woo! We're just intensifying today. And you know what I should use as blush, dude? I could use Fire Witch. I'm gonna take a little bit of it, to be honest. Dip a little bit into Fire Witch right here. And use a little bit on the blushing areas. Just to intensify and fire it up. Ooh! So you guys, yeah, the palette I did with Morphe, it's 20 bucks. You guys can find it on sale a lot too for 10 bucks. Is it the highest quality product? It is not. Full transparency, it is not the highest quality makeup ever that I've ever created. It's absolutely not, but it's $20. It definitely works great for if you are on a pinch, in a bind, don't have a ton of coin that you want to spend on something, but you want something cute and neutral. That's why I created this. That's literally why I created this. It's not like to be the best palette of all time. You know, it's not meant to be the best palette of all time. It's not. And that's just true tea. And that's just me being fully transparent and honest with you guys. But honestly, it's really cute for what it is. Like, it's really cute. For 20 bucks, for 12 shades and 2 highlighters, that's cute. Come on now. I'm gonna go and highlight the inner corner with those highlighters as well. Just to intensify a little bit. Ooh, yes ma'am. And we did, of course, a little bit of a brush bundle as well. And it was just fun, you guys. Honestly, the reason why I think I actually said this in my launch and reveal videos. The reason I did this is because I can't create products myself that were $20 with this many shadows in it. And, you know, I was never able to do that. Like with Lunar Beauty, I cannot do that right now. You know, I'm obviously working on trying to find different connects and different sources and outsourcing and resources and stuff like that to make things the best possible for you guys and make it the most amazing products and the most cost efficient possible. But I couldn't do a $20 palette. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it with the amount of shades in here, highlighters, with the mirror. I just couldn't do all that. So that's why I created this palette with Morphe. Well, just so I could have something for people who didn't have the extra money to spend and just wanted to have something cute that would work and like a great everyday palette. That's exactly what that is. So that's what we created. I am so glowy right now. Holy shit, I'm blushing. And that is it, you guys. That's it for today's video using all of my collaborations I've ever done in the makeup world. These are all the things I've ever done. I was literally able to make an entire dedicated video dedicated to my old makeup collaborations because I've done so many. Every single collab taught me something different. And I feel like all the knowledge I've accumulated throughout the years literally is me with my brand now. And I've just learned so much along the way and I've just had so much fun. And it's funny because when you're doing collaborations, like you get of course like some control, but you don't get all control because it's a collab, right? But I wanted full control. So that's why I created my own brand. I wanted to have full control of everything and just be able to like put out what I want to put out with no restrictions, you know? And that's what I do now. I have no restrictions with anything. I mean, there's some restrictions for sure, monetarily, but I have so much fun creating makeup and that's like literally like my joy. Like I literally genuinely have so much joy creating makeup and it's always been something so fun for me. And you know, it's crazy like looking back in the last like 6 years I've done collaborations, like it's just accumulated and like now I have my own brand and that passion was through the collaborations. I would have never had my own brand without these collaborations. So every single collab I've ever done meant something to me and I absolutely loved it. And you know, and I learned different lessons along the way every single time. So I hope you guys liked today's video. I thought it was kind of fun. I thought it was kind of different, just kind of go down memory lane and see if you guys have anything still, if you guys like any of the products still, if you guys use any of them still, I would love to know. But this is the face, here we are, and I think it looks kind of great. I hope you guys had fun watching today's video. Have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, I love you. Mwah. Okay, hey guys. Hey guys. Smooth like butter. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey, my teeth. Fucking rabbit teeth over here. Hey guys. Hello. I would. I should have lip lined. I should have fucking lip lined. This brush is fucking green. Okay, cool. Cool.